since I didn't get into the potential for the aggro tri-lane for Ninjas in Pajamas. It's quite strong. From them, they actually have basically this lineup that can't really be shut down by the Earthshaker. The Fisher doesn't do anything a whole lot against an Undying, primarily because he has Tombstone, which zones you out anyway. You don't want to fight into that. They are going to get the Gyrocopter in close range to Hanskin.
Yeah, and that's perfect. The Fisher's going to hold him there. There's still a point to stay alive a little bit longer, but not going to happen, as the Undying will be the first blood up on this top lane.
Yeah, just really bad positioning. There shouldn't be any issues. Ninjas in Pajamas in this aggro tri-lane, they should have just been able to sit back, farm up. As soon as they get to level 2, they've got a huge amount of strength with Tombstone and Decay being up, plus the array of nukes out from the Leshrac. They're going to try and chase down Minuts, though.
Yeah, but that Fidge is going to isolate them again. Hanskin's on the wrong side, and Necroman coming in with that Rocket Barrage. Sealkid as well as Era, they split the damage between themselves. Speaking of split, the Split Earth's going to connect. And Necroman's going to drop them. This is where basically Burden United, could be looking at it going, well, okay, did we now overstay our welcome?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the idea of like, oh, look, guys, there. Follow up with the Elden Dragon form stun, and then they could easily burst him down. That's going to be the biggest fear. But for now, he's fine.
Well, here's that stun up on top lane. They already kicked off earlier on with the Paralyzing Cask, and Necroman's going to drop. It's not the easiest stun in the wall for Era to land, but that Paralyzing Cask helps set up for it. The funny thing is, to get, which is only 1 point up in Edict, that's why they don't want to use the fortification just yet, but with the Undying Tombstone down, they need more help here. Minut's going to pop. Hanskin stays alive. He doesn't have Soul Rip leveled up, but it doesn't matter with the Tombstone. Now he actually gets it, and, well, he either can kill off Necroman or heal himself up. Either way, Hanskin picked up a double kill, and Come With Me's on the run. No one from Burden United has come to help out this top lane, so Come With Me is all alone. He at least dodges the Split Earth. They could have waited for the Paralyzing Cask, but he's going to die to the lightning of Era. So a 3-man wipe for NiP for no cost.
Yeah, pretty easy kills there for Ninjas in Pajamas.
Very early from the jungle area. So this movement at top with 4 players from BU, they can easily defend. It looks like bottom lane, there's also some fun. As Necroman, he's going to TP in here. This stops the push on top, but Unison Farm's still very, very tanky. So it's going to take a lot to bring him down. He's just going to outrun him. And, well, there's the Tornado, going to finally send him up and towards the air. Now they can go for the Rocket Barrage, but he got the call off. The Rocket Barrage is still going to do its effect. He can't get close enough to do anything, so Necroman's still going to end up... Unison Farm's going to go down, so Necroman does find the kill on him. Easiest place to rotate to is the tier 1 tower in the mid. That way you can try and establish still some level of presence inside the dire jungle, and let the Axe do his thing, because the Axe is still fine. He's got a Vanguard done.
Well,
he may not be fine now. Yeah, with that collapse into the split, they're probably going to end up losing him. At the same time, Minuts is going to die on this top lane. Shallow Grave's going to slow it down, so we can watch Unison Farm.
God,
he actually got... He got the Gyrocopter. The stun will come in, and Sealkid's going to keep him alive, letting up that Voodoo Restoration, and actually buying him the time. They haven't cancelled the salve, of course. Soshka can't get close enough to it. He'll go for the clap, but now it's actually Undying into the ultimate form. And they'll chase after him. The call will bring him back. There is the Culling Blade of Varble, and, well, there it is. Wow. Axe gets a double dunk to start off, and they may not be done yet because Limp is chasing after Come With Me. If he gets one more attack with a long range, there it is. He actually picks off the retreating Earthshaker, and NiP...
That was what gave that extra little help to get the kill onto Sakshka. And now 8-2, Ninjas in Pajamas, a dominating display so far, and I don't think Burden United have the strength to contest.
Wow, the drop of the Tombstone for this. Unison Farm, okay. He overstayed his welcome. He's trying to creep skip it out. Now the armor's going to help him out from the call, but he's not spinning enough. Minuts is dropping low. And in fact, actually, he may even drop it. No, he's got enough of a heal. Or maybe he doesn't. Not with the decay. He's actually going to die. The Tombstone stays alive and actually gets denied by Hanskin. They can't get anything. Even Era's going to arrive, but the Fisher is blocked in Soshka. He had no way out. Necroman will arrive for the call down, but Sealkid's also arrived. Going into the death wall, he's going to kill off Necroman in time. Era picks up the double kill, and it's a disaster for Burden United. You might have killed off the Axe, but at what cost? He's so squishy. You got the soul booster build coming up, so Lashrac's going to get bigger, and here they come. So Axe jumps in, instantly stunned by Sing Sing. They'll be able to destroy the tower as well into the hands of Sing Sing, as the Brewmaster already will cause a little bit of chaos too. Unison Farm, he's able to get far enough back, wants to go for the coldness for the armor, but he's already dead while they send the Witch Doctor up, and this is a great fight for Burden United. NiP bit off a lot more than they could chew, and the SF up into the Hanskin. Can't really do much. He can turn around for perhaps like a 3-man decay, which he is able to get off, and now Era will finally arrive. The Lightning and Limp can turn on the damage. Hanskin still locked in the tree line. He had a lot of life to get through, and they will be able to find the kill, but it's a triple kill for Necroman. He won't be able to survive. Era had the pulse over to ensure the kill. And the Fisher, well, okay, yeah, that was a little bit too high up. Come with me now, going to get spotted. And Era, the stun is actually not there in time. Mynuts is also hanging on the other side of the tree line. They don't know where he is. So he waits with the observer ward. He has to wait for the Radiant Creep Wave to leave before he can.
They just kind of got ahead of themselves a bit. You know, some fun. Jumping onto Sasha, they can get this kill.
Yep, he almost missed the call, but stopped himself halfway through it, which holds the Brewmaster in position long enough for both the Death Ward as well as the Culling Blade to finish the job.
And that means no Blink Dagger. That is huge.
Now Blink, call, and he's going to drag him back as far as possible, so in range of Limp. That's just beautifully played by Eunice.
Yep, absolutely. Now with their 4-man, so it's a pretty stat-heavy item on top of the mech. It pretty much means he's unkillable in a lot of situations.
A little bit of a chase from the Axe coming out. NiP. Limp. He's going to wind up here on sync. Oh, no, he cancelled it! He cancelled it halfway through. He's got support coming in from the Axe, but the Axe... Okay, I think he was trying to move close enough that he could just blink up to come with me, but then realize the pathing isn't good enough. But Limp doesn't care. 4 hits in one race, finds the kill, and then the call onto Soshka, and he cannot split in time. There's too much damage coming out from the Shadow Fiend, so they take 2 very quick kills onto him. Suppose they didn't get the hero they wanted, which was Sing Sing, but you still got 2 and probably the tier 2.
Sing Sing coming in with the Shadow Blade.
He's trying to catch up to Limp. Limp's got no mana here. In fact, now he's going to get Dragon Tail stunned up. And where's the support really arrive from? In fact, Limp now going to go back up to the lane. Gets clapped up by Soshka. They commit the split. And while Era stuns over on Sing Sing, Limp, he does get stunned up himself. And the Fissure will finally fly in from Kamui, putting him down. Sealkey couldn't get there in time to give the Voodoo Restoration up.
Yeah, look how many hits it took for them to kill that SF, though, between the mech and the SNY. He basically took, like, I don't know, 8 different shots from the Dragonite, plus 2 Breathe Fires, a Fissure, and a significant amount of damage from the Brewmaster as well.
Also, BU going to try and force the issue even further. Undying, getting hit up pretty heavily. He's going to get... Oh, there's the Echo Slam. With the Gyrocopter call down, they had enough. Eunice and Farm. He's actually jumped in the back there, trying to keep Mynuts controlled, so he cannot get the Shallow Grave off on Sing Sing, which means they do find this kill. Sealkey taking some fair damage from Come With Me, but then Limp buys back into the fight. They're going to use their money to win this one. And Burden United, they will be able to TP out their remaining heroes, so it's only 2 loss. They can't get there in time to get the stun off.
You got to give it to Mynuts. He's always found those hiding places. When the team fight has gone, BKB is necessary for him. Do you think the raw stats of SNY and the heal from Mech are good enough, and he can afford to go for a greedier item like Butterfly or Scotty?
I'd actually prefer to just see the Scotty come up. I don't think he needs much more. Bottom lane, now the stun. Just have stats to survive this initial engagement and then just survive through it. He's going to let the ulti go out in the moment, and Soshka jumps in, goes for the split. Mynuts is still here trying to keep that heal coming in, and Undying sent out the fight, but then again, he's still got the Tombstone down. That's doing the work. Sealkid, he can't stay alive long enough. The cooldown doing enough from the Gyrocopter. It's still a 1-for-1 trap. The Echo Slam from Colby controlling up Era, but he's still got enough time to get that Pulse Nova off, and the Culling Blade from Unison Farm. They'll turn around. Era running so quickly because of that Culling Blade buff up. There's your triple kill for the Axe. They find Necroman in the tree lines, but they cannot get the full team wipe up against Beat You. The TP out is success at 15 a second.
Yeah, he's willing to burn the Aegis here right in front of the enemy.
Yep. Still, like, the only thing that's really cost BU is to use that cooldown, but then again, here comes the big boys with the BKBs up and running. Necroman's at least got his, but he's realizing that won't protect him from the physical damage of Limp, who now winds up the ulti, but who is it really for that? And Undying Tombstone's keeping a lot of control, and the Axe, a perfect jump in. He wants the Culling Blade. He's been stunned up, however, and he'll go through that Shallow Grave. So there goes your Gyrocopter. It's a double kill, and BU are being ravished in their base. GG is the call. So game number 1 goes the way of Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah, pretty straightforward victory, I would say.